I'll waste the
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Memphis Grizzlies at their home, FedEx Forum. And for Memphis, they're ahead of where they were last season at this time. Always nice to see that progress in a positive direction. And tip-off approaching, but in the meantime, let's discuss post-play. Shaq, you are a dominant post scorer. Duh. Who do you think are the top post scorers in the NBA right now?
Well, one, DeMarcus Cousins, 25-13, can go inside and go outside. He's a little frantic at times, but he's up there. Zach Randolph, he's got great feet work, nice soft touch. Big Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals. He does everything with his right hand, so he's so good. That's all he needs. And Brook Lopez, nice size, nice touch, and nice feet work, too. I know you say feet work is not a word, but you can't do nothing with footwork. You need both feet. So, Dr. O'Neal, name it, feet work, put it in the dictionary, shut it up.
Okay. Well, you know what? The guy who reminds me of Shaq a little bit, Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes.
Stop it.
He does, man. He's got some
of your mind.
He overpowers guys.
Stop it.
I mean, it's like a little version
of
it. Okay, all right.
Send it to Kevin for a body slam this guy.
I was reaching, man. I had the Kevin Durant alarms on that. I was reaching.
All right.
Tim Duncan's got to be in that conversation.
Oh, Dwight Howard, Blake Griffin, good guys. That overpower people. We're talking about.
My bad. I apologize.
Just overpowering.
No, but I already said the top centers in the league.
I'm just saying about overpowering.
Answer the question, man.
Okay, my bad.
Time to go down to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call. Kev?
Nikola.
Let's meet your Memphis Grizzlies. Man in the middle, 7 feet, number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 20. Ray Allen. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 32, Blake Griffin. At the other guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2, John Wall. The other forward position, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 33, Larry Bird. Your head coach is David Yeager.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Memphis. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games in all, starting tonight. A chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. That's always valuable. Not just a win, but seeding advantages down the line. I'm looking forward to this.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Trevor Ariza. Irving is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Grant in at the power forward. Now, here's Wall. Picked by Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it again. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
To the middle. No good. Good D by Ariza.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now, here's Wall, following the miss by Griffin. Valanciunas dishes to Bird. The putback, and Griffin slams it in.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Wall. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Dishes it to Bird. Again, the miss by Bird.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Screen by Grant. Irving kicks to Lopez. Stolen by Allen. Ahead, here's Bird. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I caught up with Coach Dave Yeager. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Lets it go from 14. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bird's got 5 now.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Wall against Irving. It's rebounded by Memphis. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength, just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Lopez. And it's good. Lopez has got his second bucket.
I love silver platter. Just served him up.
All with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Screened by Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Allen kicks the wall. Oh, that's blocked. And here is Irving in their last game against Utah.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got.
Trailing here. Wall passes to Bird. Picked by Griffin. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside, Wall. Up top, Bird. No one near him. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Irving dishes to Butler. Feeds to Lopez. The layup missed.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
All right, fans, let's get loud for your Breeze Girls.
Here to see the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Outside Butler. Pass to Gasol. Kicks it to Ariza. Dallas moving the ball around. Grant the pass to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Grant, that's good. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's Wall. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet for him. And he gets it to go.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Irving. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Griffin with the steal. Wall against Irving. Picked by Griffin. There's the screen. And Valanciunas kicks to Wall. Wall draws the double. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
Now, here's Wall. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Griffin's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. To the inside. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. And Wall. Here we go now. Valanciunas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Second team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Embiid comes in for Blake Griffin. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Ray Allen. And then for Dallas, Markieff Morris is checked in for Grant. Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Joseph in for Irving. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Down low, here's Morris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead change. Goodness. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Joseph kicks to Green. To the middle. Shot by Joseph. No good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Beal. Embiid with the screen on Butler. Embiid the screen. Wall dishes to Embiid. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Third team foul.
The Grizzlies have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Memphis. The Mavericks also with a sub. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside, Green. Pass to Gasol. No good off the front iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Embiid the screen. Down low, off the screen, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Grizzlies have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 4. Now Joseph. Inside. Here's Morris. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And Wall kicks to Stevenson. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. There's the dish to Bird. Clock at 4. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Now here's Joseph. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one comes up a bit short. Memphis leading by 4. And Wall kicks to Stevenson. Here's Bird. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Bird's got 9 points. Mavericks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Green, the screen. Now here's Joseph. Defense is right there. Here's Gasol. Softly drops in the floater. Gasol's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
All with it. Embiid the screen. Stevenson kicks to Bird. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. He's got 11.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Now here's Joseph. Gasol setting the pick for Joseph. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Gasol. Joseph, the pass to Gasol. And the shot is long.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Wall dishes to Bird. The turnaround jumper. Count it. And now an 8-point Memphis lead. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft. Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, you know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. It doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Griffin is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Allen. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Wall in at the 1. And Embiid drops them both. Valanciunas is checked in for Embiid.
Valanciunas.
And Wall kicks to Beal. That's good. Beal's got his first points of the game.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Irving. Here's Joseph. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Allen passes to Wall. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Outside, Wall. He kicks to Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Lopez. Gasol. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Wall dishes to Valanciunas. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Good. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Now here is Irving. Lopez, a screen on Allen. Jumper off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
To the inside. And Griffin slams it in.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Kyrie Irving? Averaging 25 points per, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Harris is checked in for the Grizzlies. Grant, he's checked in for Dallas. Butler comes in for Joseph. Irving drives in. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Here's Beal following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. That's good. Allen's got his first basket of the night.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Mavericks trail by 16. And here is Irving. 6 points for him. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Irving's got 8.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And there's the pass to Beal. He dishes it to Allen. The feed to Harris. Kicks to Griffin. Off the left rim and out. Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Green. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Butler from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now Beal. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. On the wing, Harris. Dishes to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting two men in the league. Fifth, Jimmy Butler.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, when they're shooting the percentages they shoot, I mean, you never want to see these guys passing up an open look from beyond the arc. I mean, they're firmly in the let-it-fly zone. All systems go with them.
Now Harris, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Allen against Green. Feeds it to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Mavericks trail by 17 to the middle. And Green gets it to go.
Assist from
Green's got his first bucket in this one.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes make some adjustments.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here is Irving. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Memphis, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Dallas, down 4 spots from them.
And for the Grizzlies, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty of people do.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He has 9 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
And so Irving nails both of them. Memphis leading by 13. Passes to Beal. Harris setting the pick for Beal. Screened by Valanciunas. Pass to Beal. Shoots off the screen. They grab their own miss.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you?
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. Here's Lopez. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Lopez has got 8 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Now, here is Irving. It's hauled in by Bird.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Irving with the ball. And Grant now top of the key. Takes it from 10. Shots good from Butler. And here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Beal. The dish to Allen. Butler with the steal. For the finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. Valanciunas with a screen on Ariza. Beal again, Memphis.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
All right, Memphis, you got your greatest girls on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
Chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently. Second in steals, third in points off turnovers, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lance Stevenson comes in for Allen. And John Wall subbed in for Harris. Here's Morris. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stevenson right side. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Irving against Wall. Left side, Irving. Rebound by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Irving. He's got 10. Here's Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. Now Wall.
2 minutes remaining.
Embiid kicks to Bird. To the inside. Beal. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Second, the Mavericks. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Corey Joseph's checked in for Irving. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Mavericks trailed by 15. The pass to Gasol. Here's Morris. No good. Good D by Stevenson.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
On the wing, Stevenson. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Kicks it to Butler. Looking to end the drought, and it's good on the way in. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Stevenson. Embiid the screen. 5 on the clock. They set the screen. Bird. The offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's Gasol. He had 10 points in the win against Utah. Butler on the wing. Down low. Ariza passes to Morris.
Grizzlies foul. Lance Stevenson. That's his first personal foul.
The Mavericks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And Morris drops them both.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Outside, Wall. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Butler. Just 5 on the clock. They double him with Butler. And stolen by Butler. He got it! Wow! He caught it!
My goodness. What a terrific shot. Those Hail Mary buckets always take your breath away.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Bradley, it certainly seemed to be a focus of this team to have a strong first half, which you did. Is this type of intensity something that coaches made a priority?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Well, you imposed your will, Bradley. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are leading by 12. Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, Ernie, Kenny, the offense was running really well. And their shooting percentage was outstanding, and it wasn't just luck. It's because the offense never allowed the opposing defenders to get comfortable.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
One problem is that they didn't show enough aggressiveness on the boards. When you start losing a game, that's when you're supposed to tighten up and toughen up. Your pride has to be challenged, and you need to rise to the occasion. They've got to be more aggressive as a team, and that will cut into the lead.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Memphis leading by 12. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Trevor Ariza out there with Grant. Then there's Irvin. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
One aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Irving. Ray Allen picking up that last basket. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Lopez sets a screen for Irving. Butler in the corner. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Lopez. Can't hit. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And let's take a look at some numbers for John Wall. 9th in steals and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lanes, snatching away your dribble. He'll take it from you.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Valanciunas hits them both.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He has 8 points and 2 steals as well.
Irving kicks to Butler. Buries it down low. Butler's got 11 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And Wall kicks to Allen. Here's Griffin. Mavericks with the rebound. Butler's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Lopez. Grant with a screen on Allen. Irving drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. He's got 12.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Allen. He's got 7. And Valanciunas kicks to Bird. He's got 16 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
The Mavericks have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Now, here is Irving. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Irving.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
All right, Memphis, you got your greatest girls on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
And now, let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. Jimmy Butler, 4th.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Now here's Wall. Over in the corner, Allen. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Mavericks trail by 13. Irving kicks to Butler. All sorts of time. And the shot no good, a bit short.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Outside, Wall. Poked away. It's stolen by Ariza. Griffin with the steal. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Wall with it. He's picked up by Irving. Wall dishes to Bird. Valanciunas with a screen on Ariza. And Bird, here we go. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Mavericks trail by 17. Irving sets a screen for Butler. Outside Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 17 points for Kyrie Irving. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Bird. He's got 18. They double-team Bird. Shoots from the baseline. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's 12 points now for Valanciunas. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Wall against Irving. The feed to Lopez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And a quick look at the numbers for Allen. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, but when he turns it back around, watch out now.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Green, he's checked in for Dallas. He hits both from the stripe. Wall with it. Bird outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Fires from the wing. Wall's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Grant. No luck. Some solid defense from Harris. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. On the wing, Harris dishes it to Griffin. Puts up the baby hook. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Outside Irving. Over in the corner, Green. The offensive rebound, Lopez. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Lopez has got 13.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
And here's Wall. Bird outside, screened by Valanciunas. Bird kicks to Valanciunas. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 14 points for him. Mavericks trailed by 15.
Timeout charge to Dallas. All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Grizz Girls.
a moment now to see some numbers for Jonas Valanciunas. 7th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And, back to his phenomenal efficiency from three. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
And Memphis making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Lopez. Morris comes in for Grant. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Butler. Joseph, the pass to Gasol. No good from 18.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Gasol a screen. Here's Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
There's the pick. Feeds to Harris. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Green, no luck. Memphis leading by 17. Here's Wall. Embiid the screen. Here's Bird. He goes up again. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Memphis. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Now, here's Green. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Irving against Wall. Right side, Irving. Outside, Green. Here's Joseph. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Wall. Puts it up from 12. Morris with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 20. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green against Wall. Picked by Griffin. Embiid with the screen on Green. To the middle. Embiid dishes to Bird. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Green against Beal. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. And Stevenson's checked in for Blake Griffin. And he sinks the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Now Wall. Bird outside. Embiid the screen. Passes it to Beal. 5 to shoot. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Outside Irving. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. To the left wing. Here's Gasol. He's on target from 8 feet out. Gasol's got 8. Gasol's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Now here's Wall. Embiid the screen. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Joseph. There's the bucket. Good. Joseph's got his first 2 points of the night.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Now, here's Stevenson. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. And Wall kicks to Stevenson. All alone. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Gasol. Joseph with the ball. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Morris. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got 7 points. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Wall. On the wing, Bird. Shot to stop the drought. Here's Beal. Rejected by Gasol. Irving up top. Covered by Wall. Outside Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall. The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 11. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Mavericks trail by 11. We've got Allen. Bradley Beal is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris. And it's Valanciunas in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here is Irving. With the shot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Harris passes to Beal. Griffin against Lopez. Picked by Griffin. Here's Allen. Clock at 6. Takes a shot at the elbow. Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And it's Butler missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Harris kicks to Beal. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Griffin's shot is off. Maverick shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Butler. Pass to Irving. And Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Beal with it. Butler covering. And Beal kicks to Griffin. Down low. Valanciunas. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 19 points now for Valanciunas.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Beal. 6 on the shot clock. There's the dish to Griffin. Again, Griffin missing.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Irving against Griffin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
First personal foul. Shooting for Memphis, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Wall's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And Wall kicks to Allen. Here's Griffin. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. For Dallas, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Irving drives in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. And so here's Memphis. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Irving against Wall. And the wide open shot from Griffin. No good off the back of the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Butler, and that one's on target from the wing.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Memphis leading by 12. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Allen dishes to Valanciunas. Allen drives in, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
2.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ray Allen. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Check out the game for Allen. He has 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Ray Allen hits them both. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Irving. Lopez, a screen on Wall. Irving double team. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Wall. And that's now 10 points here for Beal. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Butler sets a screen for Irving. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Memphis leading by 14. Inside. And Bradley Beal again.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. All with it. Guarded now by Irving. Tipped away. Grant outside. Ariza passes to Butler. And Dallas again with the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's Allen. Now Wall. Wall draws the double. And Griffin, here we go. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Personal foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Irving drives in. Grant, that's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
All right, fans, let's get up, let's get loud for your Grizz Girls.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
It's Wall with the drop. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Irving. Shoots from 12. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And Wall kicks to Valanciunas. Griffin sets the screen for Valanciunas. Bird a screen on Grant. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas dishes to Griffin. The Mavericks pull it in.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Ariza passes to Butler. Kicks it to Irving. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Lopez. The second effort. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got his third rebound tonight. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Irving. Lopez outside. Here's Butler and the pass to Irving. Grant kicks to Lopez. He feeds it to Butler. No one near him. Can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. Now here's Wall. On the wing, Bird. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bird's got 22 points.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Irving drives in, fires it up. The putback and the dunk by Grant.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive boards, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The hustle's great, guys, but I think we all prefer to see the finish when you can go up and throw it down like that.
Wall against Lopez. Ariza, right side. Banked in off the glass.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
All with it. He kicks it to Valanciunas. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And it's sent back by Lopez.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Grant outside. He dishes it to Irving. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And here's Wall. There's the screen. Here's Valanciunas to the inside. Bird. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Now, here is Irving. Fires for 3. Bird pulls it in. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Wall kicks to Bird. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Bird's got 27 points.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get wild for your Grizz Girls.
moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Marc Gasol. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Allen outside. Valanciunas dishes the wall, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the outs. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Now here's Butler. Outside Gasol. To end the run. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. To the middle. Gasol with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Memphis. They led the game at one point by 20.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
And Bird with the basket on the assist by Wall. Bird's got 16 points here in the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
Now Butler, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Good on the shot.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And here are the Grizzlies with it. It's a 13-point game. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Back to Wall. Off with the layup.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Stolen by Grant. Outside Irving. Lets it fly. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin. And Blake, the team was really clicking out here tonight. How does it feel to be able to play like this?
It was great. You know, the best part about it is how everybody was playing. You know, we were all in our best game, and we all played well, and that's what we did tonight, and that's what's promising.
Thanks for your time, Blake. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.